Love it. Market.
What's up, everybody? This is Time Out Sis. Today I'm here with Christine and Tanner here at Dudley's on Henderson. Today we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl, aka Bad Bunny's performance, all of the ad criticisms we have, and of course the game itself. And then we're going to dive right into Winter Olympics. What are we watching? What are we loving? And what do we think we can do? And we're finishing it off with Unrivaled one-on-one tournament, who our picks are. And, of course, can't forget Fit of the Week.
All that and more coming up.
Hello, guys. We're back here at Dudley's.
Oh, boy.
Christine, this is your first time at Dudley's. What do you think so far?
I love it. It's got like a Western vibe, but it's also kind of got like a very loungy vibe here. It's so fun. It's crazy. I did not realize this was here. But I love it. I have my goblet with me. I'm set. I'm ready to go.
That is quite a goblet.
Yeah, it is.
It's making my Wednesday.
This is
right
the
now.
only way to drink a beer out of a goblet.
But I feel like I'm in Bridgerton right now, except modern times and not in England.
This is where we go for our promenade.
Yeah, exactly. After I finish the Bridgerton
Or
season,
no, this
I'll
is
order
our
goblet.
this is our social club. That's the better thing. Where are the strippers?
Yeah,
I tell you what, I hear this place gets pretty wild on the weekend.
Oh, it absolutely does. I've been here a few times when March Madness goes into full swing. Highly recommend we come here on like a Saturday or Sunday and just watch games all day.
I want to do that, and then I want to be like lady here, and then just like start rumors and like whisper. Like,
yeah,
create like a whistle
fake
down.
Yeah, like create like a fake gossip paper.
Oh my god! But let me tell you, this bar always has something going on.
They sure do.
So. We've touched on this before on Saturdays and Sundays. Please stop in for 90s Country Brunch from 10:30 to 3 o'clock. They play Name That Tune with some great country music, a.k.a. 90s.
I would be
90s country music.
at that.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, we could do that. Additionally, next Tuesday is Fat Tuesday.
Oh
So
my
they are
gosh.
going to be doing a
Mardi
crawfish
Gras.
boil for Mardi Gras.
Oh,
So another
boy.
thing we can do next week.
Oh, my God.
And lastly, when you come in on weekends, Thursday through Saturday nights from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., they run drink specials, $3 Wells, $5 High Noons, and $5 Happy Dads. This is the place to be.
That is super rad.
Oh, God. I just love this place, and I love that we have the opportunity to come here every week. This is a beautiful, beautiful spot.
Having a good time.
Absolutely. Speaking of having a good time, what is in that goblet?
Okay, so I have a Dallas Blonde because gotta be true to our Dallas breweries.
Yeah, we do.
There's something about a sports podcast, a sports game. Super Bowl, for example, I was like, I got to channel into beer. Like I was feeling, I get
The
very
true
beery.
American experience.
The true Texan American experience.
That's
With a
right.
goblet, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Dash a little royal fantasy in there.
Oh, I love it. It's chilled. It's refreshing. It's just hitting the spot. Yeah, so a Dallas Blonde.
Yeah, I can see that. For me, I've been drinking a shit ton of wine lately. Cassie had this one last week. This is the Pinot Grigio that they got here. It is so good. And for the record, Cassie and I did spend Super Bowl Sunday together as well.
Oh, nice.
And we killed 3 bottles of Sauvignon Blanc.
As you should. The game was boring, so you have to minus the halftime show. But you got to
What a
entertain
shining
yourself.
star. What a shining star in the middle of that. I tell you what, if you're a defense or a special teams guy, it was the most exciting game you've ever seen.
Fair. Very fair.
I'm still salty. Like, I get that Kenneth Walker III had over 100 yards rushing, but that defense and that kicker was lights out for Seattle. I think
Absolutely.
they deserved more recognition than
You know who
the
was
running
getting
back.
into
Agreed.
it? Mike Tirico was all over it. He was
Yeah.
like, this is the
Yeah.
best. I love special teams. I've never seen him giddy like that. It's so fun.
Oh, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. And his first broadcast for the Olympics, he still had so much energy.
Right?
He
He's
just
still
arrived in
jazzed.
Italy, and he was like, yeah, I'm here. I'm living my best life. I've slept for like 3 hours.
That's
I'm
the
good.
hardest working man at NBC right now. Boy.
Good for
100%.
him.
You know what, though, I also liked about it? I feel like it just, not all sports, right? But I feel like a lot of sports, there's so much focus that goes on the offense, right? Like touchdowns, goals, etc. But
Well,
like
it's
people,
exciting, yeah.
exactly, it's kind of like the sexy part of sports. But that for me was like, without that defense, for all we know, they could have lost. Honestly, like
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not really easy to say that. But point being, they were so over-indexed in like how that game went. I think, people just kind of forget because, it's not like the sexiest thing to be like, oh, well, they blocked everything. Although they did have some like great interceptions and tackles. But,
Yeah, for sure.
But to your point, like they were just steady, consistent, and I wanted Seattle to win. So even though it wasn't like the most exciting game, I was happy. I wanted Seattle to win.
I think I also wanted Seattle to win, and I kept saying that Sam Darnold didn't have to play hero ball. Like, he just had to play a clean game, and that's exactly what he did. No turnovers, great decisions, took care of the ball.
Absolutely lasers into deadly territory.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. And I think, like, in terms of football IQ, like, if you were a football, like, technical nerd, this was the game for you. Like,
Yes,
Seattle
exactly.
on all three fronts showed up and showed out. And I think the stat was they were never losing a game throughout the playoffs, and they never turned the ball over in the playoffs. Like,
Nuts.
it doesn't get cleaner than that.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't even the Patriots not get, I forgot what it was, but they didn't even get that many first downs. Like, that's how solid Seattle was. Like, Patriots weren't even able really to do much, period.
Yeah, they didn't see the other side of the football field until the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
crazy.
I read a AI stat. It said that Bad Bunny ran more yards than the Patriots.
Absolutely.
Bad Bunny had 124 yards.
Uh-huh.
And the Patriots had 74.
Wait, I love that.
It's so funny.
It's true. It's accurate, but it's also just funny.
Right?
It's so fun, like, that they can, like, count that stuff
I know,
live.
right?
Wait,
That's
Yeah.
great.
I'm also going to add the trees. The trees ran more than the Patriots, too.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
funny.
One of the trees, like, posted his Strava results.
I saw that.
Crazy. Tell me, what was your favorite part of Bad Bunny's performance?
Boy.
I thought them hanging off the power lines where they're trying to describe their infrastructure situation.
Yeah.
As an infrastructure guy,
Yes, you are.
that spoke to me. You know,
Aw.
it's like, man, they still haven't really recovered from hurricanes out there, and it doesn't seem to be anybody's agenda to do so. You know, so I understand his frustration, and certainly showing out there at the Super Bowl, that's one way to get that point across.
Yeah. Yeah, I think to add to that, I liked how he wove in a lot of kind of social, political commentary, I think in a way that's digestible, both subtle and not subtle. Just like, I thought it was a very artistically brilliant way to be both entertaining, but kind of educate and provide a message. I think, though, from just kind of like a simply artistic point of view, one of my favorite things was when he like fell through the house. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, yeah. Right into
Like,
their living room.
Yeah, minus the kind of like, like psychological perspective. I was like, that was really cool.
That
I just like,
gave
that was
me-
really cool.
That gave me flashbacks to the LA Super Bowl, the West Coast rap.
Yes.
With 50 Cent hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, he's hanging upside down.
Exactly.
That's exactly where my brain went. I think.
Yeah.
I think for me, I just thought like the quality of storytelling was so good.
Yeah.
Like handing the Grammy to your inner child is just crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's a whole
Yeah.
different level of thinking. Bringing in members of the community in Puerto Rico. I think like the bartender
Yeah.
was somebody really important. I forgot.
Yeah,
which
she's like, yeah. So she is 81 and created, it's been around since, I think, the 80s. She created this one bar in the Bronx. I'm 90% sure it's in the Bronx, but it's really cool. I've actually been there before. It's in New York.
Really?
Yeah, which is really fun. I've been there before. And so she created it. It's called, I think, the Caribbean Club, if I remember correctly. But it's basically this kind of haven rate where it's like if you want to feel like you're in Puerto Rico, or maybe there's certain like drinks or memorabilia or just something where you kind of feel home away from home. And yeah, like he brought her in. And so it's just like you said, I think it's a very beautiful way to embed all of these really important and meaningful facets of both the territory and why it matters. Just
Yeah.
like everything was so thoughtfully put into his artistic expression. It was brilliant.
also the guests at the casita.
Yeah,
like,
I love
at
that.
first glance, I think the only person I recognized on the fly was Pedro Pascal. And even when I said it, Stephen and Cassie were like, what? It's just a dancer. And I'm like, no, I recognize
dog.
that man anywhere.
He knows how to party.
Yeah. And then going back and seeing like Alex Earl and Cardi B and so many others, I got really nervous when Lady Gaga came out. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way initially. I loved the salsa rendition of Die With a Smile, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point in the show, I felt like, great, she stole his spotlight, because who in this world is bigger than Gaga? And it made me so nervous. But like, you go back to the story, there's the wedding, the kids sleeping on the 3 chairs. Latino events and Indian events are very similar.
Oh yeah, they are.
And then Ricky Martin coming out. I freaking lost it. I love Ricky Martin.
Me too. Also, do you guys know that it was a real couple
Yeah, got married.
that married?
Yes.
I just also
Right.
like that shows. For me, that also shows like what an amazing artist you are. Like they were like, oh, we're gonna invite you to the wedding, which like I'm sure, of course, they hoped you come, but you're also kind of like, maybe it's just the effort. Like you don't know if he's gonna come. Then he's like, actually, I'll do you one better.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you be at the halftime show with me
and like get to like
and do this amazing thing?
exactly. I just think it shows like just the character and just I was a huge big Bunny fan before, but I think this just showed him in just a crazy. And speaking of one of the hardest working people, he just won a Grammy. He did that and came here just so on top of it, so creative, just like a good. We need more people like him.
Yeah.
We need more people like him in the world.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed his show.
Please
And I would
don't get like Me Too'd or something. Just like be a cool dude, bro.
don't have a PR crisis.
Right.
No,
don't
no, I
have a
know.
big
Please don't make me
problem.
do any more work. than
No,
do.
I want him. We want him. He's our progressive king. We need him.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need somebody right now.
Yes, we need him right now.
Yeah, I will say I don't classify myself as a Bad Bunny fan. Like his music is on my like workout playlist. That's the extent of me listening to Bad Bunny, or I listen to like top 100 hits, but like I wouldn't like go to a Bad Bunny concert. After this halftime show, okay, I might go to a Bad Bunny concert.
Hell
like,
yeah, you're going to a Bad Bunny
I really
concert.
enjoyed
That's
him
the
as
most
a
partying ass show you ever saw.
I know, but like that just wasn't the music I'd listen to on the regular, and now I'm
man.
like,
Okay.
hey,
Wait, one thing I have to add, just because you were like, yeah, I wouldn't have maybe gone to a show before, but now I would. My favorite fan of his is John Juan Hamon. And
Oh, I've
him
seen those
dancing
clips.
both in Puerto Rico and he's like front line right by it. Oh, I love him. I love how much he loves Bad Bunny, and I love how they call him Juan Hamon. That's my favorite.
that is
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it was a good halftime show.
Yeah.
It kind of like, it felt like a little bit of a healing moment in a time that it has just been feeling so chaotic.
Yeah.
And especially ending the show with all the
Exactly.
flags of the American nations, North America and South America. There was a meme where it was like when Bad Bunny says Canada, and it's like a guy pointing at the TV. I was like, oh my God, that was me.
I actually can't tell you. I thought of you. I thought of you. I was like, Rayya's thrilled.
I was so thrilled. So silly. Anything else to add on Bad Bunny? Any
Man.
potential picks for next year's halftime show?
Oh,
good question.
boy. Well, I know Roger Goodell just said, I'm going to make all the money, so I don't care what you say. So world money is more than MAGA money, which is great. Really,
Oh, yeah,
Really
the-
excited about
I
that.
think it was like 155 million viewers for Bad Bunny, 5 million for the Allcast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, okay, so you see what's going on. You know?
Yeah. Shocker. People don't want that.
probably not the I heard it was pre-recorded, too. I was like, oh, man, that's so funny.
Yeah. Shocker. People don't want to watch that pure, utter garbage. But,
Yeah. Oh, well.
Crazy.
I don't know. I'm trying to think in the mind of Jay-Z right now. Like, what would he think? He's a business genius. I'm like,
He is a hard worker.
yeah, he's a business genius.
I think some of the names I saw obviously were Taylor Swift. Cardi B's name was on that list.
Oh, that would be so fun. Cardi B Super Bowl.
If you give me Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion,
Glorilla.
Y'all, you think we're gonna...
We said it like that. I love her so much.
Never gonna happen. Oh, boy, we got 20 years before we're nostalgic enough for that shit.
Ugh, it would be so cool.
You know what I
Someone,
mean?
Glorilla was my number one listened artist on Spotify.
She's so fun.
I love her so much. That's why I was like, God. And of course, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, I love too. But I was like, oh, to have all three of them would be iconic.
When people don't like rap music, I'm like, there's so much humor and like fun slang and language you can learn from listening to rap music is so entertaining.
Oh, the storytelling and like some of the way
Yeah.
they put the lyrics together. You're just like, whoa, did she just say that?
Right?
Yeah.
It's so fun. I
Yeah.
love rap music. Even bad rap music is so fun. I love it so much.
No, I agree. Because I think also with music, people forget the amount of like creativity. And like just because it doesn't maybe like resonate with you doesn't mean it's really creative. But especially with rap, like having to think of the lyrics, the rhyme, like it's
have
a
the
level of
talent to deliver
I just
it,
think
yeah.
the level of creativity is just so multi-layered. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
just like singing.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
whole other art that comes to it. Yeah. And like
Right.
the poetry with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From the window to the wall.
boy, if Lil Jon performed, millennials everywhere.
Well,
Let me
he
tell you what, now
did. He
that-
did one.
Yeah, didn't he do one?
We
with,
talked about this last week. There was a whole group of Atlanta people. It was during Usher's show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Big
you're
boys
right.
out there. Damn.
Wasn't Yin Yang Twins also part of it?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's right. God, I forgot all about that. You're
We
right.
went
You
down
talk
this
about
rabbit
some
hole last
stadium
week.
anthems.
Yeah.
Those boys got some stadium anthems.
Well, next year's Super Bowl is going to be at SoFi in LA, so they're staying in California.
Okay.
Oh, that might open
And we've
up
already
a
done
lot
the
more.
West Side or West
Man, I
Coast
feel like
rap.
everything goes to SoFi. That's a busy
Well,
place.
it's a beautiful stadium.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really
Paid for by your student loans.
crazy.
I
Isn't
bet
it
you
great?
I bet you he's really trying to get Taylor Swift though, especially because I mean Travis Kelce I'm sure is going to retire.
yeah.
I mean maybe he'll try to get one more, but I don't think so. I think he's going to
Well, Kansas City Chiefs without Patrick Mahomes next season are basically.
Ain't
That's
shit.
that's kind of why I'm like I don't think
Why would you put your body through another
exactly. I don't think he's
Get
going
Tommy
to.
DeVito on the phone.
season? I do love Tommy DeVito.
He's so funny.
What about these ads? I've heard like mixed things. There were a couple really good ones. There was a lot
Where?
of AI trash
Ugh.
involved.
It was really disheartening.
But
Yeah.
let me start off with a positive note and say the Backstreet Boys won.
Man, two different
Two ads.
campaigns. They make all that money. Backstreet Boys, you need to make all that money, boys.
Oh my gosh, their T-Mobile ad was so fun.
That was really good. I
it
really
was
like that.
really cute. But the Coinbase one, doing the karaoke
That-
and then finding out it was Coinbase was so heartbreaking.
Right? I was like, whoever did
Wish.
this just rocked it.
Yeah.
I thought
Absolutely
that too.
rocked
I
it.
was like, they made every money worth it. Like that was one I was like, okay, touche. Because sometimes you see an ad, I'm like, seriously, like you got all that money for that? And literally it was the same. Everyone was singing along when we were watching, and everyone goes, no. It's Coinbase. Like everyone just like, oh. Like,
Right?
you're
It couldn't
so
be
bad.
like brought to you by milk. It was like the worst possible thing.
Well, and most of us thought it was a team. Maybe we were like, oh, maybe it's like T-Mobile, like being
Facetious
kind
and
of
having a second
exactly
ad, like a
very
sequel.
cheeky and
Yeah.
doing it. And so I think everyone was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, haha, phones. And then they were like, oh no.
No, crypto.
Yeah.
Ugh,
No.
gross. And I liked where the Dunkin' ad was. I just
Oh, that was-
the AI version of all of our beloved 90s characters.
it does
Yes.
break my
Was
heart.
annoying.
I thought
Yeah.
when I was young, I thought the future was going to be cool and the computers could make everything better, but this is weird.
And I think that weird 2-part dancing robot one really showcased exactly what you said to him.
And I love
It's weird.
sci-fi. Weird.
It like felt, I'm with you. Because like sci-fi, cool. But that felt creepy and forced. I hated
Yes.
it. It made me actually like, I was like,
Now, Svetka's
haven't-
always had a penchant for doing these weird Android ads.
Yes, they have.
okay.
And sometimes they always come off a little strange because they'll like serve it out of their butt or you know.
Oh,
like
so
Yeah,
okay, that's
and
kind
I
of
was
part
gonna
of their
say,
vibe. Okay.
Svetka's not an American company. I know they fall under an American like overarching company, but Svetka itself I don't think is American. So
No,
they have like
no.
a weird sense of humor, a European sense of humor.
No, that's a fair point. It's just, it's like you're trying to have like a different brand image with like quirkier, weirder, and like you said, yeah.
But it
Probably
always
maybe
comes
hits
off by
different.
robot.
That's so interesting. I want to do a
Death
deep
by
dive on
robots
them.
and vodka.
Right?
Yeah. Okay,
Ugh.
I need to do a deep dive on them. I don't think I really realized that there was kind of like a
It's very-
constant theme of
yeah.
like robot kind of.
It's very
out there.
cheeky. They've been doing it for years.
Okay.
Long time.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
The one that made me cry, there was a few of them, but the one I remember most is Budweiser with the Clydesdale raising the bald eagle.
Well, that when I saw that little AI duckling, I had to go and eat my feelings. I was like, I love birds. I feel really sad. They don't get the attention they deserve. And here's this little horse taking care of it. I got like weirdly emotional too.
Right.
So did I. And what's funny,
I had to get another slice of pizza. I was like, I'm really stressed out.
I immediately knew, like, the way the commercial was trending, I was like, oh, this is not Ugly Duckly. This is a fucking eagle. This is going to be a bald eagle.
Yeah.
And there it is. He's jumping over the hill with the wings like a Pegasus. And I'm like, this is my jam.
Wait,
bawling.
You guys will find this funny. It's like both cringe but funny. So, whereas watching, I told Rayya this. I was with my boyfriend and like some of his friends from like soccer and just a couple others. So the reason I say is it was kind of a mix of people from like the U.S., not from the U.S. And when the eagle was on top of the horse, this one guy goes, "America."
Pretty much. This is accurate.
That's it, man. That's
And
right.
half the Americans were like, "Ha!" And everyone else was like, "We don't really get it." Like,
And I will say my like sneak attack favorite commercial was Liquid IV with all the toilets.
oh yeah.
I really thought Febreze was in the lineup or some shit like
Yeah.
that. I was like, this is a lot of toilets. And it was all these different toilets. And then it's like, what color is your pee? And I was like, yo, what?
Yeah,
Took me
man.
back.
So silly.
I cannot. As I've gotten older and more sensitive to everything, because I'm an irritable old man.
Podcast dad rant.
That's right. These commercials. I'm a sensitive guy, right? When people are hurt, I hurt. When people are in trouble, I feel bad. And then when you're rattling off a bunch of side effects that somebody has, and they're all having these all kinds of medical ailments, to think about all the problems everybody's got in the world. And then I'm just trying to watch a goddamn football game, but now I'm so caught up in everybody's mess.
All the
Yeah.
mess.
And these ads don't give a shit. They're like, I'm just trying to sell more or whatever this is. And then they hit you in the head with a fucking baseball bat with emotions.
Yeah.
This poor little bird. I'm going to cry. I was just trying to have a piece of pizza.
Yeah, literally. You're like, I'm just trying to
Right? You
relax
come
on
in
a
here
Sunday.
talking this noise. It's like when Sarah McLachlan shows up. You're like, oh, shit.
I still can't listen to that song without getting emotional.
Right?
I know. I think of exactly every ASPCA. ASPCA, yeah?
SPCA.
Oh my God.
SPCA.
SPCA.
Yeah.
ad. I can think of every image
Right.
when I think of that song. Like I mean, the business behind it is quite effective.
Oh,
Dude,
absolutely.
they dialed
But
it right in.
emotionally, I feel it every time I hear that song.
They
Right.
ran so many of those ads during the NFL playoffs. And every time they'd come on, I'd be like, I adopted Romo off the street. I did my job.
You did it. Right.
I did it.
I got a stray.
This is not for me. And it's not for you
Yeah,
either.
Right.
And I got cats, but I got a stray too.
Yeah, exactly. We did our part.
We adopted. We didn't shop.
Exactly.
Right? We neutered or spayed. So we did
Yeah.
what we were supposed to do. Bob Barker would be very proud.
Absolutely.
We love you.
Do you guys have I think the answer is obvious, but I wanted to bring it up. With these Super Bowl ads, if you were running your own marketing campaign, where in the game do you think you would get the most eyeballs? Where would you want to be put?
I mean, right after a game-tying touchdown is where I'm trying to like land the spot. But how do you do that?
Right? Like, there's so many good options. There's like the first commercial during the TV timeout, because at this point
Yeah.
you think everybody's settled in, got their snacks, and they're
You know,
here.
that's a good point. How do you break up the blocks for a sporting event like that?
I have no idea. I'm sure it's a lot of statistics. Like, they have all the historical data on how the views change.
Like the values
Yeah.
of what
And
each
I'm thinking,
location is?
I gave this a lot of thought. I'm thinking that commercial right after the halftime show is where you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's right.
TV still turned up real
Yeah,
loud.
I was
and-
going to say the one right before, but the one right afterwards, because I feel like there are a lot of
Ooh,
people
that's a
who-
good call too.
I was going to say right before, but I think it's kind of the same vibe as right after. I think for me it's because I feel like there are a lot of people who just want to watch the halftime show.
Oh,
So
for
they
sure.
kind of do that. To your point, I feel like the cheapest ones have to be towards the end of the game, because one could hope that it's the most exciting, but then if it's like a game like this past Sunday, people are just dropping off. So
Yeah.
I would assume that, but I don't know. Maybe it's like high risk, high reward. You're just kind of like banking. But that would be my guess would be
and then
it like
there's
exponentially
also
decreases.
the discounted prices after the Super Bowl ends, because like you've got like the little post game show, the trophy presentation, but then don't most of these TV networks air like a special edition episode of whatever TV show is the hottest for them?
Yeah, or they're trying to get somebody on board for some new thing.
Yeah, because I remember like one of the best episodes of New Girl was the Prince episode, and it aired right after the Super Bowl. For example,
yeah, good
I think
point.
Glee also did a post Super Bowl episode. I forgot, maybe it was their Britney Spears episode. I want to
Yeah.
say
Britney S. Pierce.
yes.
Yeah.
So I know a handful of TV shows had after Super Bowl episodes. I can't remember if there was one this past Sunday. To be perfectly honest with you, I was way too deep.
They
Yeah,
went
3
straight
bottles of
to
wine in.
Olympics,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
which was awesome for us.
That
I'm a big
definitely
Olympics
makes sense.
fan. Me and
Oh,
my
yeah.
wife, all over the Olympics.
Oh,
So fun.
we are
Love
gonna
it.
we are gonna get to that.
We
I
both
got-
work from home, so we've got it on our monitors next to us, and we're hollering across the hall
Oh, that's
at
brilliant.
each other. Oh, it's so fun.
Oh my goodness!
Being married is a real fun time.
I got one more point for Super Bowl, and then we'll transition into Olympics.
Okay.
I want to talk about the story within the story, not the teams that were on the field. I'm talking about some of the people.
Oh boy, were you people watching?
Oh yeah, on social media. So I'm watching the Olympics, and I'm seeing all the pregame coverage come through on my phone, and I'm seeing this clip of Cardi B going viral.
Uh-oh.
A clip of Cardi B on ESPN.
On ESPN.
So ESPN was doing like a little red carpet. Well, I mean, the Super Bowl has a red carpet for all the celebrities who go to the game. And it's like E before the Oscars. What are you wearing? Who are you supporting? All the things. Important questions are being asked on this red carpet. And one of the questions that Cardi B was asked is do you have a message for Stephon Diggs, who she has a child with and has been dating over the last, I don't even know, like 6-9 months?
Yeah, I think it's.
I think
like a
they started
year.
dating at the beginning of football season.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously, we all know Stephon Diggs has had at least 5 that we know of other baby mamas this year. It's very loaded. Anyway, in this clip, Cardi B gets asked the question. She looks at the person asking the question. She looks down and she looks up. She smirks and she says, "Good luck," and walks away. So you know something is up. Pre-Super Bowl, we know something is up.
Man, the last person I'm trying to piss off is Cardi B. That girl can put some words together to end my career.
End your life.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say, without as many expletives, what 50 Cent said. He messaged Diggs on Instagram and was like, "You're an idiot. You lost both your girl and the Super Bowl."
I saw that.
And
Damn.
I respected it because
I
I'm
love
like,
50 Cent.
I do too. I love
World's
him.
pettiest man.
The world's pettiest man, but so accurate. He was like, "You are a moron," and I stand by that. I don't know what Diggs did, but I'm sure Cardi was in the right.
Yeah. I mean, the evidence is clear that the boy has a problem with restraint.
And I feel bad because she was with Offset and he cheated on her.
These public relationships, like,
I
and the
know.
audacity of these men in these public relationships.
Well, because what was it? Westworld that said everything in the world is about sex except for sex is about power.
Oh, very
Yeah.
thought provoking. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So way to bring it down, Tanner.
No, but I mean, okay. And you had mentioned this earlier, Rayya. Didn't she spend like $1 million on an after party, like for him, for her, like basically like celebration or just something to commemorate. Like it is a huge achievement.
Yeah, and
to get to the Super
and
Bowl, and
for the
neither came,
record-
and neither of them went.
Yeah, losing teams do have an after party because getting
Yeah.
to the Super Bowl is an accomplishment in itself.
Right,
Exactly.
It sucks that you lost the game, but you're one of the last 2 teams
and
standing.
it should be celebrated. Like it's
Absolutely.
a big deal. Yeah.
Right. That's a hell of a season.
There's like clips from back in the day of Gronk at Super Bowl parties when they lost to the Giants. Like, it's a thing. It's
Yes.
a definite thing. Yeah, so she spent $1.2 million on this after party, all to find out that she sees one of the baby mamas sitting in the front row with Stephon Diggs' mom with
Yeah.
their baby. And so she's immediately like, "No, you're not going to embarrass me in front of all these people. I've been with you through all these rough times. As we
Yeah.
know, Stephon
Yeah.
Diggs is under investigation for a situation. And
Yeah.
she has been so publicly supportive of this man. She sat in the box with Robert Kraft during the football season.
Yeah.
She's like taking pictures on the field. She's taking interviews. She's wearing his jersey in public. Like, she's doing all of the WAG things. And, oh, by the way, she starts her tour tomorrow.
Exactly.
She had his baby.
I gotta get
starts
tickets.
his tour tomorrow. We all gotta get tickets.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
But yeah,
wait.
like, oh, I hate it. I hate
I
it for her.
know.
She's one of my favorite rappers.
Me too.
All-time favorite rappers.
Well,
and I
that
hate
album is going to be amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One thing that I did really like, it was supposed to be before the tour, but kind of wondering if it's also breakup themed. She bought herself a $500 to $1,000 watch
As she
to
should.
commemorate the kickoff. Yeah, like she's such a smart businesswoman, clearly beyond talented in music, like a great mom. I'm like, you should value the fact that she even decided to date you. Like,
Yeah.
you should be ever so lucky. She's so brilliant and accomplished, and she's hilarious, like objectively hilarious.
And she
Yeah.
does, and she'll even say it. Like, yes, her lyrics are very raunchy and out there, but she herself will say, like, she's not that kind of girl. Like, she
No.
just wants to be loved.
Right.
That trial is one of the funniest things I have ever experienced when she got sued. Well, like, it was like such a dumb lawsuit, right? But when she got sued, and her throughout the trial, I was like, anyone that would ever do anything bad to her, I can never like. She's so funny. Yeah, like, and to your point, she's like a good, kind, funny person.
Yeah.
It kind of like everyone's supposed to, I feel like, and you've mentioned this in your previous podcast, there's a level of like persona, right? And kind of like an alternate. So maybe you have a certain part of yourself you emphasize in lyrics, but you can have a different part of yourself outside of your lyrics or how you perform. Like you're not
Yeah.
just one thing as a
Yeah,
performer.
you're
or an artist.
multidimensional.
Yeah, you're multidimensional.
I mean, look at Taylor Swift. She literally has eras. Madonna has eras.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you
but
have
all
to
of those
evolve
are
and
still
stuff.
a mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At home, you're still you.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to put on the big performer thing. Once you get off the stage, that's why, like, sometimes when you go meet rock stars and stuff like that, they're like, why is this guy not wanting to party like I see on TV? And it's like, because that's what you'll buy. That's not necessarily what I am.
Exactly.
You know,
We all have acoustic versions of
tortured
ourselves.
musicians having to live behind a mask. Oh, woe is me. I'm so rich.
Oh
Posh.
my goodness. Last thing to wrap up Super Bowl for real this time. Who do you think is going to be playing in the big game next season? I know. I'm making y'all think.
Oh, well, it ain't the Chiefs.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
say
ain't the Cowboys.
I
Damn.
think the Buffaloes.
The Buffaloes?
Are sorry, oh my god, the Buffalo. Oh my god, the Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo
The Bills.
Buffaloes.
Yeah, the Buffalo. So sorry. The Bills. I think it's gonna be the Bills' time. I say that. One, I think I aspirationally would love. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I would love if the Bears could make it. I don't
I
know
was
if they
just
will.
thinking
I would
that.
love
Bears
if the
would be
Bears.
super
I
fun.
think the Bears would be phenomenal. I actually do think they're a really good team, but I just think there is that level of like, kind of the up and down. Like you're not that good, and then you last quarter you're able to get it. Like I think if maybe they have that level of consistency, they could do it, because I really think it's a great team. That's my only concern.
It's a great team that likes to spot you a pretty good handful
They-
of
Yeah.
points and then beat you,
I
which
think-
is so weird
Exactly.
to me.
I think that's for me my only concern. But talent-wise, I think it would be between the fan base and just the team itself. Like,
Oh, for
great,
sure.
great.
Great market.
And that NFC North, again, most of those players are going to come back to their respective teams. You're going to have Detroit reloaded. You're going to have Green Bay reloaded and Chicago. That's going to be crazy. For me, I feel like Seattle could repeat.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
They're
Yeah.
such a well-built team. That defense is so young. They're going to bring a lot of those guys back. They got a good kicker.
Yeah.
Boy, he earned
And
that
they got a
money.
good punter, too. He
Absolutely.
nailed one or two really great punts.
Beautiful
Yeah.
special teams play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
and as long as they can keep their offensive weapons healthy, they could repeat.
They
Actually-
could repeat.
Honestly, yeah, I'm going to second that. I could totally, yeah, you're right. I'm going to second that. I could totally see them doing a repeat.
You heard it here first, folks.
And I would like to see the Rams reload. Matt Stafford won MVP and announced on the stage that he was coming back for one more season.
Yeah.
And the Rams and the Seahawks are in the same division, so those are going to be some really fun games. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
Yes.
it.
That'd be really fun.
Hell yeah.
And I'm very curious about Lamar with a new coach, how that's going to change things in Baltimore.
I am too. That I'm very, very curious about.
Oh, yes. So draft will be in April. I'm literally seeing like the top prospects
Oh, yeah, they're
across
showing
the
it
screen
here.
right
Ooh,
here.
okay.
So more football talk to come around draft season because we have a lot of different teams we cover.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
We
fun.
are a multifaceted, like Cardi B. We are multifaceted.
That's right.
Absolutely.
We are multifaceted.
Speaking of being multifaceted, how about these Winter Olympics?
Bro.
So you and Charlotte are screaming at the TV on all hours of the day.
All the time.
I'm screaming at the TV all hours of the day, and then you're playing catch up when you get home.
I'm playing catch when I go home.
Yeah.
But Tanner, what have you been screaming at
Yeah,
the TV
tell
about
me.
lately?
Well, curling is the most fascinating, difficult thing I've watched this whole time, maybe. I know that it's like a low stim watch if you're just looking for action. The action is absolutely there, but it just happens on these very tiny, like, tolerances, you know? You have to be so good at what you're doing and have a full understanding of a changing landscape as you're doing it.
Yep.
And, man, those Corys, the American Corys, way to go on your silver medal. I watched that match, and Sweden, man, they were just this much better.
Wow.
Just this much.
You know, there's a curling club here in Dallas.
Where do they do that?
I was just about to mention it.
Go for it.
No,
Explain.
no. I was just the only thing I was going to say is because Kristen's friend, who we've met, is part of the club. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah, keep going. That's all I was going to say.
Yeah, so I think what we should do is talk to Sean and have like a day where we all go out there and we try curling.
Yeah,
I would love it.
he's been doing it since last summer, right? When we watched
Yeah.
right, and so he would
We
definitely,
had just met him and he was like, I'm part of the curling club.
yeah, and they like compete. Like obviously it's going to be like, you know, more of like an adult league, but point being, he would be the one to show us like the club, like all the curling stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think it's so fun that he does
Let's
it.
get into some weird sports. Pickleball can't be
Yeah.
the only thing.
Oh yeah, I'd still try pickleball. I'm not afraid.
It's fun. I did it for a weekend. It
It
was
is
really
fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have never tried it.
I like it. Yeah, it is fun. Different vibe than curling, but also fun. Different vibe, but very fun.
What else are you watching?
Man, I watched all the skiing.
Yeah.
All the downhill skiing for the women's. Man, how about old Lindsey Vonn taking that
Prayers.
spill?
Prayers.
Oh, boy.
She is 3 surgeries in. She's got metal pins sticking out of her leg
Wait.
right
Oh,
now.
dude.
She's 3 surgeries in now. I knew her injuries were bad. I don't.
Yeah.
It was a tibia fracture, compound fracture,
On top of her ACL.
on top of the
And,
ACL.
and the injuries are unrelated.
yeah, she
So
didn't.
it's 2 separate injuries.
when
So
she
both
was
her legs,
coming
basically. Oh
down,
my gosh.
and when she was going for this flag, she was coming in real quick and trying to cut this line, right? Well, she caught her arm on the flag, and it was coming up a hill, right? So she goes airborne. The flag pulls her back,
oh shoot.
so she's flying sideways down the thing, and then when she fell, she twisted, and then it was
Yeah, it was
bad.
really bad. And so many people tuned in at 4:30 in the morning to watch her live.
Yeah.
Because
and-
wasn't it like 13 seconds in she crashed? Like
Yeah,
It was
pretty
very,
fast.
very early
Yeah.
into the run, yeah.
Ooh.
And brutal, just brutal crash.
Yep.
And you could see, it wasn't like her leg was doing this or anything like that with her ACL. She was rock solid. She placed 3rd in practice like the day before, so she had the gumption to go out there and
Yeah.
do this. And man, our hearts just go out to her.
Yeah,
So sorry.
thoughts
Yeah.
and prayers and speedy recovery to her. Yeah, it's brutal, but it did make way for another American to win downhill.
Yeah.
That's true.
Breezy Johnson taking
Breezy
gold.
Johnson.
What a name!
I was just thinking that. I was like, what a
What a great name!
What
I
an
would
Olympian
happily name a child Breezy. That is so fun.
It's cute, and
I
I
would
know
too.
that she's part of other ski events throughout the Olympics. So we'll keep watching.
Let me tell you what, the was it Norwegian cross country skier, the man who is absolutely unbeatable. This
Is
guy
that the
was
guy who was
insane.
sprinting on skis that I saw?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit!
I know exactly what you're talking about. A beast. It makes me think of oh my god, Mike. Oh god, who's the swimmer from the U.S. from Baltimore that was like?
Michael Phelps.
Thank you, Mike. It's like that same thing where you're just like,
Oh my God.
Full
an
on domination?
Yeah, like just total domination. Your anatomy
anatomy.
is just like made for the sport. Like just insane.
And you look at the guy and you're like, oh, that guy is like wrestled grizzly bears. This guy is weathered. He is grizzled. And he's just, standing up there cocky as shit. And the only other guy that could come close to him was the American guy. And in the American guy, I forget his name, Bowen, I think. He gave it a really great shot. It was a fantastic silver medal, but this monster of a skier is 10 car lengths ahead of these guys, half a mile, just insane. And the full, just complete motion. You're watching a work of art while this guy skied. It was really something special.
That sounds incredible. I know you tried real skiing.
I did try real skiing.
Have you ever tried cross-country skiing? Either of you?
No, never.
That shit's traumatizing. So I lived in Canada for a year when I was 10 years old, and one of my school field trips at the time was to go cross-country skiing.
As a field trip?
They do weird things in Canada.
Yeah. Where are these kids out?
Well,
how do you think they have such a big Winter Olympics delegation?
Yeah.
I was just about to say, and that is, it's winter.
And
We got it.
And again, I'm 10 years old, and I'm pretty athletic for a 10-year-old. I was dying.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, it was awful. And my mom went on that field trip with me, and she was like, this ain't it. Like, this is terrible.
It's like, and we're going to Houston. Yeah.
we are moving back to Texas immediately.
I really like the idea of sliding down something where I don't have to walk. That's like the thing I'm trying to avoid the most.
Like a luge, if you
is
will.
the walking.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. I've been watching that Pears luge today.
God,
it's crazy.
Dude.
It is wild. But I will say, because you mentioned Norway. So Norway right now is leading number 1 in the Olympics with 12 medals.
Ooh.
And the second is Switzerland with 7. So like to your point, they have a pretty big difference. And then I want to say Germany and Sweden are tied for 3rd with 6 medals. But kind of as what you're saying, Norway's cleaning up.
Yeah.
Cleaning
all
up
these
with medals.
winter sport countries.
Yeah.
This is their time to shine.
They're like,
The
finally.
landscape.
It's funny because when you watch the Summer Olympics, the Americans pretty much sweep everything.
Yeah.
Like, we medal in pretty much every event, and it's kind of fun. And this is another reason I will die on this hill that the Winter Olympics are better than the summer, because you learned so much more in the winter about other countries and what they're good at, all these other sports. I mean, again, we live in the South. We don't see cross-country skiing here.
No.
Unless, people are doing it down the highway during a snow day.
And that's like 3 days a year.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I really enjoy it. In addition to the sports that you've already mentioned, my bread and butter is figure skating.
Oh, boy. Just
I
fantastic.
Can't stop, won't stop talking about the quad god.
Oh, no.
He did his men's short program yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And he skated that 10 times better than the team event. And you don't even know that ceiling exists for him because he did so great in the team event.
Mm-hmm.
But watching him, he was so calm. He was so loose. He did that aerial at the end for funsies. I was like, he didn't do that the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious what you guys think. I feel like, because he did great in the team event, right? But Japan had beat him. And I remember when they said the
Sato.
score, and he was, completely respectful. But for me, I saw his face and I think he was like, oh, I'm kind of surprised because, he's the best. And so part of me does wonder if he was okay.
He was
again,
gauntlet thrown down. I'm coming.
And again, Japan did amazing. That performance
That guy
was
is
incredible.
insane.
He
So
deserved, in my opinion, he deserved to win.
And
but it did make me think he was okay, I probably got to really
That was the
pull
first
out.
time he lost. They were talking about it on
I was going to
Exactly.
say, they've competed in the Worlds against each other so many times.
Exactly.
And they always put their performances back to back.
Yeah. Well, you
And
know
that's
they're
kind of
doing.
what it was. I kind of felt exactly what you said. I think it was just kind of it forces you or makes you be oh, shoot. Maybe we've always been back to back, but I've always been able to
Edge him
get the
out.
win. Exactly, get the win. And this time he got it. And just, for being so competitive. And, I mean, your nickname's the quad god.
Right,
Ilia
you do a thing that nobody can do. Nobody can do it. It's the tush push. You're gonna get 5 extra points than everybody just because you can do that.
I will send you guys 2 videos when we're out of here. The first one is Ilia doing all 24 of the jumps.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh wow!
So each jump obviously has 4 different iterations: a single, double, triple, quad.
Yeah.
And so there's 6 different jumps, and there's a video where he does all 24 in a row.
In a row?
Mesmerizing.
Oh boy.
Second video I gotta send to you is there is a creator out there, and I'm blanking on their handle, but essentially he does these really handy drawings. Kristen would love this. K-Shock would love this because it's bullet journal style.
Oh, for sure.
And he explains how scoring and figure skating works.
Yeah.
And it's just really digestible and easy to understand. So I will share that with you guys as well as everyone out there, because the the judging in figure skating is so interesting to me. And
Yeah.
like, you know, to
I'm
an untrained eye, like we don't know what's going on.
I
No.
heavily rely on Johnny and Tara to tell me.
love them.
Obsessed.
Right.
They can never stop commenting. They're my favorite.
They will be doing this for the rest of their lives. They cannot go anywhere because I can't imagine anyone else doing what they could do.
They need
Yeah.
to be like what was it? Joan Rivers and in the 80s still coming. Like I want them to be in their 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joan
90s.
Rivers was doing Fashion Police up until the day she died.
Exactly.
Right.
Like I want that energy from them. Like they can never stop.
Joan and Melissa out there just hassling everybody.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so Quad God, today the ice dancing finals finished, or the ice dancing free skate was today. Watching Canada, France, and US go for those medals. Oh, I was on
Man.
the edge of my seat.
I didn't get a chance to
Incredible.
watch today. I was working, but tell
Oh,
me about
you
it.
should go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with the French team.
Oh yeah.
Even when they did the team skate, I was like, oh, these fuckers are we gotta watch out for them.
And they just got together too, right? Like
Yeah, they're a brand new pair. So the guy in the last Olympics won gold with somebody else who retired, and then they just over the last few years got together and started working, and bang, they got a gold today.
Well, I like old Chalk and what's the other guy's name?
Bates.
Chalk and Bates.
Chalk
That's
and
it.
Bates.
Chalk
Oh
and
yeah,
Bates.
yeah. they're great.
Relationship goals.
Boy.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
I asked my wife the other night. I was like, "Hey, what do you think's gonna happen when they don't compete anymore?"
They remind me of Meryl Davis and Charlie White.
Yeah. What do they do?
Same ice dancing from
Yeah.
last Olympics. They got gold.
And they were
Yeah.
married.
They were married. They did Dancing with the Stars together too. So it was
Oh,
like a
super cool.
fun
Wow.
element, like, you know, competing against your significant other. And Chalk, she designs the outfits
Well, she's
for
rocking
Team
it.
USA, and then other
I didn't
people.
know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
She's so fucking creative. Like
Yeah.
she's really great. And
I couldn't take my eyes off of her with that red paint, that red makeup.
oh
under
yeah,
her.
their free skate, which they did today, where
Oh,
she's like a
boy.
matador.
Yes.
Okay, but like, don't shoot me for this one. Love the routine. Love paso. Love flamenco. Love. But the fact that she's wearing a cape, the only thing I could think about was that scene from Incredibles where Mr. Incredible's trying to get a new suit
Yeah.
with Edna.
incredible.
And she's like, no capes. And then
Yeah.
it's like a montage of like superheroes dying via their capes.
Wait, that's such a funny reference point.
And so when I'm watching their free skate today, I was like, ah, shit.
Yep.
Because like there was one point where her cape got like tangled up on her leg, and I was like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. And I got so nervous because she was like mid lift too. I was like, oh my god, no.
Right. Nah, they're dialed in.
And this is
but
this
apparently not dialed in enough.
Hey, they lost by just over a point, so it was
Yeah.
very, very tight. And we talked about this in our group chat. Team Canada,
Oh my god.
they did for their short program a RuPaul song. They did the Supermodel
Yeah, I
song.
saw that.
It
And
was
it's so fun.
incredible.
Yeah.
Everything I would want more. And they won bronze.
And they won bronze.
Mhm.
And I would say like what they got for the bronze medal, like their score was their all-time highest score ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their career high. So like it was just like you saw some of the best skating today.
It was really, really good. The American teams for skating are just on another level
And
this year.
I was really surprised that USA did win team gold, because like there was Amber Glenn's routine wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
She like started really flat and had to like you could she was battling herself
Yeah.
during her skate, and
Yeah.
she won. Don't get me wrong, she got a great score, but like that was nerve-wracking to watch.
So it's so interesting to say that. I didn't realize this until today, but apparently U.S. figure skating, they're the first like figure skating team in the world to win back-to-back gold
Yeah.
in an event in history. I didn't realize that.
Oh, wow.
And they kind of talk about it too. It was like with Alyssa Liu and Amber Glenn, and kind of exactly like you said, like those performances helped cinch it essentially. But I didn't realize that. So it
No,
was like a
you
really
know
big
what it
deal they
was?
won back-to-back.
Their pairs team, which is like Team USA's weakest team,
Okay.
they scored higher than predicted. They were predicted to
Oh,
finish
okay.
like 6th or 7th, and I think they finished 4th.
Wow.
Oh, so that's what helped edge them out.
That was
Okay.
what made the difference in the team game. And of course, Ilia's long program, I think, also was just
Oh yeah.
the clincher for them.
Bananas.
Yeah. I still
Bananas.
haven't gone to see it. I need to watch
He spends
it.
most of the time in the air.
Yep, that's what I want.
Insane.
I almost actually chose his outfit. Not this one, the one where he's like dressed up like a Viking. I almost chose that as my one of
Okay,
my fit of the
was
week.
I the
was
only one
obsessed.
who looked at that and was like, why do I think about Lion King?
Okay, so I had more like Viking, Nordic, like Game of Thrones, maybe mixed with like
I could see that.
Yeah. So I kind of had more of that, but I think it was meant to be interpretive. So
Yeah.
I can see why you would think that too. I almost chose that. I was like, this costume's amazing.
No, I agree. I thought about it
almost
too.
chose that.
It crossed my mind as well. I think he is so glamorous, and I like PR 101. The way he takes his interviews and stuff, like I just love the way he talks.
Yeah.
I think Andrea Joyce asked him before he went on yesterday, when you go out on the ice later, do you feel like having the team gold medal gives you kind of an advantage? Like it helps your confidence a little bit? And he looked at her and he goes, no, it gives me pressure. Like I feel like there's more pressure because there's a standard I have to meet.
Yeah.
And then he did his performance and I was like, standard exceeded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure.
You're
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
That's the right amount. Keep pressing this kid just like that.
Yeah. You're like, he's young. Keep it up.
God, it's just so fun. And then the other thing I really want to call out is our USA women's hockey team.
Oh yeah.
Pure
Absolutely.
domination. 20 goals through 5 games.
Incredible.
Currently the number 1 seed going into the quarterfinal. They will be matching up against the hosts, Italy. And I don't see anybody stopping them.
No.
And they beat Canada 5-0, right? Like
Yes.
an
5-0.
insane, especially
but
given
I
the
will
rivalry.
say they didn't have their captain.
Okay,
Canada's
fair.
captain had an injury and did not play, but she will be back.
Missing a captain is 3-1.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's still a
But-
win, but like,
5-0.
It
that's-
explained
man.
like why the blowout was like
Yeah.
okay.
and that team is just so stacked, and it's like giving me shades of like women's soccer, just like the pure and utter dominance. But also, you've got that rivalry with Canada.
Yep.
Just kind of like how the U.S. women also have a rivalry with Canada.
Yeah.
Not London, United Kingdom.
Yep. I think that's actually, now that you say that, I think it's a really good parallel because they're also, I feel like especially this Olympics getting more coverage
Absolutely.
between their captain. This is her last Olympics.
Uh-huh.
Them doing so well. I think that's a really good call out, actually. It does give me that kind of vein of like extra coverage. They're advocating for a lot of things. They're doing really well. It's just bringing more like notoriety, I think, that they deserve.
And
Yeah.
it like aligns really well with the PWHL. Like that clearly exploded.
Yep.
They sold, I forgot what the number of tickets here in Dallas was, but they had a shit ton of people come out and watch hockey here in Dallas, women's hockey here in Dallas.
That's right. We want options.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
true.
Let's go see some sports, all of them.
We
Yeah,
do.
I want women's hockey, period.
I love
Exclamation
it.
point.
And it's fun to watch. I think
Yeah.
like, you know, in previous Olympics I watched maybe the final. Maybe. But like I've tuned into every single one of these games. The way they play is so clean, so beautiful, so aggressive.
Yep.
I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Screw men's hockey. Screw
Oh,
US
yeah.
men's hockey.
Yeah.
I am not.
Okay.
I am not interested at all in US men's hockey.
No, not one bit. Okay, also, I'm going to pose a question that came up actually at the Super Bowl. It's related to the Olympics, but like the question was, which is a fun one. They're like, okay, if let's say you had a year with unlimited resources, a
Oh,
coach.
I love this question.
I know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the it's a teaser. Unlimited resources, coaching, etc. What we're going to say winter, just given the fact it's Winter Olympics. What winter Olympic sport do you feel like you would have the best chance of winning? Maybe not winning, but like doing decent,
Being a
competitive.
contender.
being competitive, right? And it's
Yeah.
like a lot of variables because it's like, okay, like what are you naturally good at? Some sports obviously over-index in certain talent, like so that was quite a hot topic.
What
During
was
our
your
Super Bowl.
answer?
Okay, my aspirational answer is like figure skating, but I know that's not possible.
Yeah.
Like I rationally know that that's like not real for me.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
So mine was like ski jumping where you just go and you're like this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I feel like I could just fly down a mountain and just put my arms up. Like I don't think, there's obviously competition, but I don't think it's going to be the same as other sports. there's no way I could do like a cross country skiing. I like have been skiing like 3-4 times in my life.
Yeah.
So that eliminates me for a lot of sports.
So you can fly, but you can't walk.
I feel like I could fly down a hill. So I basically said that or like a luge. Again, I just kind of like shoot down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the flying is more my speed. I just go down, I fly, and I hope to land. That's my speed.
When you were a kid, did you get on your skateboard on your back and roll down a hill?
You know what? I didn't skateboard when I was
I
younger.
didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't skateboard. I did like rollerblading.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, I
was
did
a roller
rollerblading, but I didn't do
got made fun of a
skateboarding.
lot.
Okay, well, they're dorks.
Yeah, I agree.
Roller skating's amazing, and it's
Yeah.
having to come back. Yeah.
Rollerblading rules.
I had Ninja Turtle rollerblades. It was iconic.
Oh.
Dude, I would. Man, I would still wear Ninja Turtle rollerblades. It was so cool.
Hell yeah.
You know
I
what?
love them so much.
I'm gonna like deviate this conversation a little bit more, and then I'll tell you what winter sport I think I should play.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I loved Heelys in
Oh, right on.
elementary school. and
I
middle
told
school.
my wife I
them
always
s-
want a pair.
Me too. I wanted them so badly when I was
So,
younger.
I have this friend in South Carolina named Jordan, and he's just really good with his hands. Like he works in construction.
Yeah.
He builds things. He made his own cowboy boot Heelys.
Oh, yeah.
And so he was like showing me videos and stuff, and I said, "You gotta make me a pair."
100%.
So he like gave me specs on what kind of boots I need to buy to send to him, so he can put Heelys in them.
Rayya, we have to go out. All of us.
That's our Katie. There's our Katie Trail show. We just
Where's like
strap GoPros on and go rollerblade the Katie Trail.
Yes, in
Wait, I love
my
it.
cowgirl boot Heelys.
Oh, yeah.
That is my dream.
Wait, this is the greatest thing.
Man.
I'm not even being sarcastic. It's the greatest
Oh my
invention
Let's
ever.
do it.
I really hope Jordan and his wife come and visit in the next few months.
I don't
Y'all
even-
need
wait.
to meet them.
I don't own cowboy boots. That is
We are
how
going shopping. We're going to Boot Barn.
No, now I'm going to. That's how I own cowboy boots.
Boot town for the prices.
Yeah, I love it.
Boot town for
Okay.
the family.
Back to the Winter Olympics. What do I think I can do?
Yeah, what can you do in the Winter Olympics? What's your
with,
vibe, man?
with unlimited resources, even though it's really hard and I already complained about it, I really would want to do biathlon. So
is
cross
super
country
cool.
shooting, cross country skiing into shooting.
I think
Because I
that's-
really like shooting.
And I'm going to say this. I think that is one of the most underrated sports. It is.
Yeah.
That is such a hard. It's insane.
Right.
That is such a hard
It's
competition.
a true like soldier's regimen too. Like you got to
Yes,
march,
exactly.
You got to go through hard terrain, and then you got to kill something. You know, that's real hard work.
And it's like if you miss a shot, you do a lap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get
It's
punishment.
insane. Yeah.
Ugh.
This is like, when you played basketball in high school and you had to run suicides, which they don't call them that anymore. I forgot what they're called
they're
now.
far more sensitive.
But it's
Yeah.
it just vibes with my personality, and like my aspiration would also be figure skating, but specifically ice dancing. I've really
Yeah.
fallen in love with it this Olympic cycle, probably because we haven't seen the women's singles yet or the pairs figure skating. But watching as much ice dancing as I have in the last 3-4 days, and seeing like the crossover with like hip hop, there was they did like all these 90s songs.
They did Poison into it was a Belle Biv DeVoe set, which
Yeah.
to me that's right on my heartstrings.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
the Italians did a Backstreet Boy medley.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
That
they
was
sure
so much
did.
fun.
And
I
then
love
when
that.
you go into like the long program, like I said, like our team did the flamenco with the paso, and I love the overlap of like ballroom dance with figure skating, and that would be something I would love to learn to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
agreed.
you?
Well, realistically, I'm 40 years old. It's going to be hard for me to learn how to rip down a mountain at this age. But I think I could do curling for sure. That
Yeah.
it's more thinky, and then it's a lot of just like ice science, right there in front of you. I think I can handle that. I think I can handle curling.
I could see you being an excellent curler.
Well, we need to
Excellent.
call Sean.
I'm pretty good at cornhole and bowling.
What about like shuffleboard?
Man, we we played shuffleboard. I'm usually pretty good, but we went the other day. I was so bad.
Wait,
Oh,
okay.
boy.
I kind of want to ask Sean now to come on and talk
Yeah.
about being curly.
We
That's
should
why
do
I was
that.
like, and then you guys could talk about your future curling.
Yes,
competition.
let's do
I'm
it.
down.
Can that be a
I'm like not
storyline
even-
on the
Yeah.
show?
Can you bring him next week? Let's call Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
Love it.
We should ask him.
All right. Well, we'll keep a pulse on all things Olympics. It's only been a week.
It's only been a week.
Only
we
been
got
a week.
whole
Which is
nother week of
crazy.
this.
In my head, it's been like I rationally know it's been a week,
been
but in my head,
100 years.
100 years of my life dedicated to the Olympics. Like,
Oh no, I do want to share a quick what am I watching update. As many of you know, last week Cassie and Kristen were given their rundowns of Heated Rivalry, and at that point I hadn't watched it yet. I always kept saying like I will watch it, but I just never got around to it. And like the Olympics starting, Bridgerton coming back, like I had a whole list of things that I'd rather be doing. So fast forward to Friday night. Cassie calls me and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I just got off work. Like it's 6:30 on a Friday. I just get off work." She goes, "Me too. We work for the same company. You know, it's been a rough week." She goes, "Why don't you come over and watch the Olympic opening ceremonies with me?" All right, that sounds like fun. And so I go over, we order Torchy's tacos for dinner. We're having a great time. We're picking apart all these outfits. We watch the whole dang thing. And it ends around like 10 o'clock our time. And she's like, "Are you ready to go home?" I was like, "Not really. I'm enjoying. Like, I'm just chilling." And she goes, "Good, because you can't leave."
Hey.
And I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, what?" And she goes, "You are not leaving until you watch at least one episode of Heated Rivalry with me."
oh my God.
Okay.
So I was.
And this is why we love Cassie.
I was
This is
trapped.
why we love Cassie.
So I watched the first episode, and I'm like, "Dang, this is pretty good." I'm interested.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Do you want to watch another episode?" I said, "Yes, lovely. I would love to."
Pull it up.
So I watched 2 episodes, and at this point, it's midnight, and I probably should go home.
Yeah.
And so I go, "All right, 2 episodes. I'm locked in. All right, I'll finish it." So I go home. Next day, I have some friends over. One of our friends happens to be a gay man who is very obsessed with Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
And so we finished watching the Olympic primetime special. And I was like, "Hey, Topher, you want to watch episodes 3 and 4 of Heated Rivalry with me right now?"
Right now.
And he goes, "Yes." Let me tell you, watching Heated Rivalry with a gay man with commentary, greatness.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a lot more context than I'm familiar with.
I haven't seen
Oh.
Heated Rivalry yet, so this is how I need to watch it now. I need to have Topher do like a play-by-play.
It was great. He's like, "Ooh, look, booty cheeks." Like, he has so many catchphrases. This man.
Booty Cheeks is my favorite. Booty Cheeks.
So yeah, I watched episodes 3 and 4 with Topher on Saturday night. So I need to finish 5 and 6, which I'll probably do over this coming weekend. But yeah, so far so good. There was a debate between Cassie and Kristen on the relationship between Scott and Kip. And Kristen was very pro the relationship, and Cassie was very con. I'm team con. I hate this relationship.
Oh.
Okay, so Cassie was con, you're con, Kristen pro. Okay, important to call out.
Yep.
Important to
I
call
haven't
out.
watched it. I got to ask my wife. I think she's watched it.
Yeah, let me know what Charlotte thinks.
Okay.
Or we'll drag her on an episode in about 2 weeks.
Yeah. You have to tell her.
I will call her.
Yeah.
I'll hit her up. The other thing that's going on as we speak, which is not on any of these TVs, Unrivaled's one-on-one tournament is kicking off today.
Oh, that's
and
right.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but Tanner and I are coincidentally matching.
Yay.
That's right.
Women in sports.
Women in sports,
I got
Dallas Wings fans.
I got my vintage Dallas Wings t-shirt.
And I got my like sporty Nike t-shirt. Feel this material, by the way. Like, this is great material.
Oh, it sure
That
is.
does
Feels
look
like
really
space
soft.
It's
age.
it's the like soft, anti-dry or whatever. I don't know.
I know
Dry
it's
fit,
like the
that's what
dry
it
fit,
is.
but like the soft, almost like cottony feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I've got my True Brand Dallas Wings hat on, which is one of
Woo-hoo.
my favorite accessories. All of this to say, clearly we're both supporting all of our Wings players in
That's
this one-on-one
true.
tournament. There's so many of them.
There are. How's your bracket looking?
Well, I've been doing the show since it started, so I haven't looked.
Oh, I mean, not bracket looking, but like, how confident are you in your choices, huh? You got little matchups you're looking forward to?
Yeah, so I called out 3 first-round matchups. The first one between Paige Beckers and Kate Martin.
Can't wait to see that.
The two
It's
of
gonna
them
be a good
are
one.
currently teammates on The Breeze. And what's funny is when they posted the bracket video, they had all the players react to where they fell on the bracket. And when Kate saw she had to go up against Paige, she made a face. It was iconic. And I'm like, so sorry, girlfriend. So sorry.
I love Kate Martin so much. Her energy is hilarious.
Yeah, and I think her and Paige being teammates has been great for like both their games.
I
Like,
think so,
they've
too.
really learned how to riff off each other, and that's been really cool to see. The second matchup I'm really excited about in this first round is between Aaliyah Boston, who plays for the Phantom, and Alyssa Thomas, who is, I think she's Laces. I can't really remember. Either Laces or Rose. They have similar colors. Am I wrong?
You're talking about Aaliyah Boston versus Letitia. It says "Am I Here" as her name.
Oh, did they change the bracket? This is the original bracket I'm looking at. Maybe
I'm
it's
looking at the
changed.
live. I'm looking at the live bracket right now.
Well, all of that to say, Aaliyah Boston is probably one of my favorite players to watch right now.
Yeah.
She has a podcast with Candace Parker called Post Up Moves.
Ooh, I need to check that out. I didn't know that.
Hey, I've got good news for you.
Yes.
Aaliyah Boston won.
Oh, congratulations.
All right.
All of that, like she's definitely my pick to win that. And
Okay,
I think she's
perfect.
going to make a really great run in the tournament. She's really, really fun to watch. The reason why I call out Alyssa Thomas plays for the Phoenix Mercury in the regular season, and she is known for being very chippy. She is a veteran. She's been around for quite some time, but I just thought it was very like opposite styles because Aaliyah Boston's like so bubbly and outgoing and fun, and Alyssa Thomas is like, let's get down to business to
Yeah.
feed the hunts.
Right.
So I thought that would be a really fun matchup to watch. And then the last one, Chelsea Gray and Natasha Cloud, both veterans in this game. Chelsea Gray on the Aces, and Natasha Cloud plays for the Liberty. So they have that rivalry.
Would you like to
there.
know the results of that?
Go ahead, tell me.
All right. It was
Podcast.
11-10 Chelsea Gray.
Wow.
And Chelsea Gray is one of the most dominant players in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Natasha Cloud is one of the best 6 men in the league.
I didn't know that.
She's like an energy spark. She's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. She can score really quickly. And she's also adorable. She does all these like dances on TikTok. And she and her partner, who's also in the WNBA, Isabel Harrison, they have like these 2 cute little French bulldogs, and they're all in their content. So yeah,
Aw,
just like really great vibes from these amazing women. And so if you haven't already, build a bracket.
I need to do that.
Think
I'm getting
about-
like I know I'm
let
getting
me
a lot of
know.
FOMO right now
Yeah.
in this bracket. Yeah,
Charlotte
yeah.
did one too. Who do you have picked to win the whole thing?
You and I agreed
Oh,
by
that's right.
accident.
Oh,
Tanner
wait,
and
who do you-
I are writing the same wavelength like no other. Like we're not even speaking to each other, and we are on the same wavelength. We both picked Kelsey Plum to win
Yeah.
the whole
Oh,
I-
that's a very good call out.
KP. out
She's
there.
just so she plays for the Phantom. She's fucking dominating in every game she's in.
I love Kelsey
and she
Plum.
looks like she's having the most fun.
It does
Yeah.
look like she's having a good time.
She didn't play in Unrivaled last season, so it's her first go around, and she fits in seamlessly.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for her. I have her, I think, in the finals against Enrique, which was really tough for me,
Yeah,
knowing that
yeah,
Enrique is
yeah.
one of my favorite players. But in that matchup, I would take KP all day. Sorry, Enrique.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just too much step back 3, baby.
And she's tough, too. She'll drive to the hole, and she's hard to defend.
That's right.
And she will draw
The
contact.
total package.
That's what she is. Speaking of total package, today Unrivaled announced that Angel Reese is returning to the league. She played last
What?
year. Yeah, she played last year, and then for whatever reason, maybe she had other commitments. I don't actually know why she didn't do Unrivaled this year.
Yeah.
But they brought her in. They had to make a lot of like player adjustments in the last week due to like injuries and stuff. And so they were able to get Angel Reese to come back to play for the Roses, and they did this really cute thing on social media. They took Kalia Copper, who plays for the Roses, and she's making like a little gift box, and there's like a rose jersey in there, and then she's putting rose petals in it, and then she's got like a whole selection of belts. She picks a belt, wraps it up, puts it in the box, and then lays a piece of paper on it that says B to A, which belt to S, and then puts it in Angel Reese's locker, and that's how they unveiled that Angel Reese was coming back.
Wait, that's amazing.
That's great marketing.
I literally
Big time.
I just like went through the store. I was like
Right?
my like eyes got big. Then I was like, where's this going? That's really good marketing.
Yeah, so she'll be starting in games in February. On February 20th will be her official return to Unrivaled, and I can't fucking wait. I believe she's the reigning defensive player of the year in the W. I want to say
In
I
the
read
dub.
I think she is.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she also is like the rebound queen. She trademarked the phrase "me bounds,"
I didn't know that.
Nice.
and she's got a shoe deal with
I
Reebok.
do love her. I love the way like her style play, etc. I also think she's a really, really smart businesswoman.
Absolutely.
Super smart. Also, okay, super gorgeous. She was in the Victoria's Secret show, but also like all her partnerships. And didn't she do something like Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, and then
Pieces?
she and Paige did a collab together.
Yeah.
Looking forward to those two on Team USA in the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, because they're friends in real life, and their banter is incredible.
Love it.
I feel like Paige gets along with everyone. You had a fun fact about Paige.
Yes. Okay. So, Usain, right? It's
Usain, yep.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's Usain Bolt. He happened to go to a Dallas Wings game, and when he went, he was like, "This is incredible! Like, I love watching Paige play. I mean, the team too, but I think Paige just especially spoke out to him." And then now he's a season member.
Yeah, he's a season ticket holder.
Yeah,
for the
he led
Dallas
I one
Wings.
game, and he's like a huge diehard fan down.
That's
so
right.
so.
We love a man that supports women's sports.
Is he gonna fly into Dallas like every few days? Does he have a house here? What's the story?
I know. I don't know more than that. I just saw a picture of like him and Paige posing, and I was like, oh, I
Yeah,
love
and he
this.
like did an interview because he was sitting behind the broadcast booth for one of the Unrivaled games. He was watching the Breeze, and that's what he said to the commentator. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder."
Yeah.
he was so
There
casual.
we go.
You
We
know, he's
love
gonna be
it.
front row. I know they're starting to drop for tickets and stuff. I'm excited. We'll have to go to a game. I'm really
Yeah.
amped.
Let's go to a game.
We will.
Schedule's already been released. Tickets will come out soon. So WNBA, get your shit together. Do not lock us out because clearly we are here
Yeah.
and we're ready.
We're out here doing it, man. We like you. Like us back.
We want to continue going to games.
It's so
Don't price
fun.
us out.
I will. We've been to a handful together.
Yeah.
It's a really fun atmosphere and everybody's so welcoming and like loving. Like it's very different than going to a Mavs game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
people that go to a Mavs game are there to be seen at a Mavs game, whereas the people that go to Wings games are like actually like diehard Wings fans.
Trying to watch
Yes.
the game. You know?
And I turn into a
100%.
completely different person.
Okay, and we said this actually the first time we watched a game together. Hands down, my favorite sporting event to go to. The crowd's amazing. The energy feels super authentic. Like people, and a lot of people who go, like they've been going to games since before it was what the WNBA is like now,
Yeah.
right? So like the energy, people are just really excited. And I think I like it too because you see kids, you see adults, like you just see everyone who just loves to play. Like it's just a very authentic experience. And they do theme nights and the dances are amazing.
Aren't
and,
they doing
I love it.
this upcoming season's a milestone season? Is it like their 20th anniversary, 10th, 20, something like that?
Yeah, right. Because I got that amazing.
But I think
don't
they're
remember what
counting the years they weren't in Dallas. Because
Yeah.
I believe they were in Tulsa before.
I don't remember, but I do know it's like an especially
It's a special anniversary year. We'll double check the
Yeah,
number.
because they launched something with like three home tickets related to that. It's like to celebrate this milestone, but I don't remember what year it is.
Yeah, it's either 20 or 30 because it's including where they were
Yeah.
Where
before.
the club was.
Yeah.
One day, my goal is to meet Enrique. I love her so much.
They better re-sign her. She's a free agent.
I know.
She
They
better-
got bigger
They don't
fish to fry
resign
right
her,
now,
and
huh?
if she and her wife are not here in Dallas
Well,
together-
Enrique basically took Paige under her wing and was like,
know.
"You're basically living at my house. We're
She's-
gonna be besties."
Exactly.
And they wasted her rookie year with the Coach Man bun.
Yeah.
I know. Like for me also, I think it's just like a fresh start. Like I feel like it's literally a fresh start. Like Enrique, her leadership is just so good. She's a veteran. I mean, I say she's young, but I say loosely veteran, but like she's just this powerhouse. I feel like she has this amazing energy, like you said, to encourage talent and kind of help get like this kind of cohesive energy. Like you kind of need that when you have a lot of young and new talent coming there. And so, yeah, I love her style of play. I love her energy. So I'm like manifesting she's coming back. She doesn't. I want what's best for her. I support
Hopefully she
you,
gets
but
what
I hope she
she
gets what she
deserves.
wants. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I hope she gets what she wants.
All right, tell me about your fits of the week. Let's run through these.
I was
real
about to
fast.
say, what are these thirst traps that keep showing up on my phone here?
All right, you go first, Christine.
Okay. Well, the first thirst trap is Alana Mayer.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can't
think
talk about the Olympics without Alona.
No, I know. That's what made me think of it. She just looks really hot. I wish I could say more than that. She just looks hot. She's
She
in
looks
this like
super hot.
sexy bandage dress with striped heels, the pose, the hair. I think there's not much to say. She just looks incredibly hot. Everything fits her perfectly. The color, the makeup, the hair is so voluminous. Yeah. She just looks really hot. And I was like, I like this energy.
You look at her and you're like, how the fuck is she a rugby player?
Right.
She's fucking
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's
so.
strong as hell.
Trying to
I
say
love it.
rugby player is ugly? She's not.
No, but like, just how flattering this dress is, and like, she doesn't have like it's just very feminine, like overly feminine.
Yeah, yeah. When you think
she can play
rugby
both sides,
player-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can be both.
I think that's what it is, like the duality. Because I do think without
sexy
going
and tough.
exactly, I was just about to say without going on like a whole soapbox about it. I think it's nice to see somebody who's like. Give me this like Olympian, but also gonna be like, yeah, if I want to be like sexy and go out for one night, I can easily do that along with a rugby uniform.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cameron Brink. Be on our show,
Great
please.
call.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, her last outfit in the tunnel, or her birthday outfit, I forgot what it was, with this like gold silk dress. Oh my god,
incredible.
Oh my god.
Please be on our show,
So that was
Cameron.
so that was basically it. I just thought she looked really hot, and I just like her style in general.
That is a perfect reason for Fit of the Week.
Okay, so
what
there's
the hell is this next thing?
this is not a fit of the week in a good way. Like, it's insane, but I thought I had to come up because of the Super Bowl and stuff. So I was like going through and I was like trying to think of, outfits, and I was like, okay, maybe some from the Super Bowl, It's horrible and it's insane, but I had to call out. So apparently, I didn't know this, but this Patriots player, Mac Hollins, is like known for like, I'm going to say in a nice way, distinct style. So he's now says his style is to create all his own clothes, and this is
he's the DIY king.
Yeah, I had no idea. And so his latest outfit was
DIY'd this
a rat jacket and a rat hat. Yeah, it's insane. And so I just brought it up because I was like, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying we should know that people like this exist in the world.
That is an effort, and to somebody, this is art.
Yep.
Yeah. My last person who's, I like actually from a style thing. So Alyssa Liu, so I really loved, this is one of her outfits from ice skating, but kind of as like a larger conversation. So her style has been really unique within skating in general, but especially within the Olympics, because she has kind of like a grungy alternative look instead of like a more traditional.
She's the stripe hair girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
I haven't seen her perform yet.
Yeah, incredible. Really cool backstory
She did
too.
the women's short program for the team event.
Oh, cool.
But she'll be skating a couple days.
Yeah, and her backstory is crazy. Like she won, I think she like won a medal in the Olympics in 13. I might be wrong, but if not the Olympics, something insanely
like Worlds.
Cup or
exactly.
whatever,
Yeah. So then she was skating, then retired at 16, and then now she's 20 and decided to come back. But her condition was like, I want creative control over my looks, over my choreography, etc. And so that's part of it, like with her hair, her makeup, like
she's got like teeth studs.
That's what I was gonna say, like her tooth jewels, like her outfits. It's like meant to be kind of a more authentic her, and so.
I love that.
It's really cool. And so I genuinely love this outfit, but I just think her whole way she's kind of like changing what fashion is. And there's a really interesting Harper's Bazaar article. It's not that long, but it's really interesting because they talk about how like, I didn't realize this, but we were talking about it earlier, how strict rules are in ice skating. Like if you have like a sequin fall off, you get a point ding. Like
yeah,
there's
if any fabric hits the ice.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So like one of the pair or ice dancers, like a cuff fell off.
Yeah, a cuff fell off.
And his partner caught it.
The Canadian couple.
Yes.
Yeah. And so for me, it's kind of this like I think candidly, I didn't realize that. Like I kind of thought it was like more of an expression thing than, which it is, but I don't think I realized that it actually impacted like how you're scored or like kind of like in theory how you're able to compete. And so yeah, she's just changing it, and she's so talented and she's just like, I'm authentically me. This is what it's going to be, kind of take it or leave it. And then she has some fun outfits outside of the rink too.
Yes.
But that's kind of why I wanted to highlight her. I like her outfit, but I just love her energy. And to be that confident at 20, that's not easy. So I just really, really love her.
Well, she's a fucking Olympian. So
Yeah,
like,
she was like an Olympian at like 13. Yeah.
right.
So like she's like,
all confidence. I'm walking in, my head won't get through the door.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, to your point about more creative liberties, that's one thing I've noticed with all of the figure skating I've been watching. There's so many more tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember seeing figure skaters having tattoos for
sure.
the longest time, and I'm seeing full sleeves now.
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. I love clearly I've got ink myself, so
yeah, me
I'm
too.
all about it. For me, my fit of the week, I'm also going to stay in figure skating. Now that they've won the gold medal, this makes me feel even better for picking her. This is Laurence Fournier-Beaudry. of Team France. She is wearing this cute little pink number, and when I first saw it, of course, I was like, isn't she cold? And so for this specific dance, they did a Madonna medley.
It was
Loved
super
it.
fun.
And the outfit just matched it so perfectly, and I'm so obsessed with it. And I'm like, everything stays in place, and she looks incredible. So congrats to them on their gold medal. And then my second fit of the week, I just had to get Tommy DeVito in the conversation. Tommy DeVito, the backup quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Oh, boy.
Showing up in an also little bit of a furry number.
Yes.
But the thing that stood out to me were these pit vipers.
I was going to say that's the one that really pops out.
Man, I really hope he continues to have a job in the NFL because I absolutely adore this kid.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like that one. I don't have any fits of the week because I was busy watching the Olympics and everybody's so beautiful.
Well, that's okay. I think.
Okay, but that's your fit of the week. The Olympics.
Yeah,
Olympics.
the
Done.
Olympics.
Well, thank you, Christine, for stopping by and talking about Super Bowl and all the Olympic stuff with us. Thank you, Tanner, for making us look amazing and
Go
handling
team.
all of our
Go
tech.
team.
Thank you, Dudley, specifically Marissa and Jacoby, for taking such great care of us, making sure we've got great drinks, a great vibe. This back room is beautiful, and yes, you can rent it for parties and events. Come out to Dudley's on the weekends for 90s Country Brunch, or maybe on Tuesday for Fat Tuesday's crawfish boil. And of course, late night happy hour Thursday through Saturday.
Hot dog.
Have a great week.
Yay.